What's up, everybody? It's your favorite non-random person that loves Dr. Pepper, me, Zach Bowman, the Dr. Pepper teacher. And with me, as always, is my co-host, that random go.
No, it is not. It is the other Dr. Pepper teacher. I have returned.
It's like a Pepper multiverse madness going on here. What in
I've
the world?
come back.
How you guys just show up? Whoa! It's everybody's here. My next thing, Doc Ock is going to show up and have Dr. Pepper arms out his head.
Not Doc Ock, but I do have some Dark Berry with Mysterio on it.
Ooh. Well, hold on. You're supposed to wait for us. We're going to all crack this open together.
Oh, I already started the podcast in my universe, universe 1024.
Oh.
I found myself here. See, we start at 9:29.
See, I'm in Pepper Pack Universe 23.
Oh, gotcha. So you oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you kicked that.
I'll stick to Pepper Pack Universe 254 where it all started.
No. See, I'm at Universe 1885, the original, the beginning where we all started with regular sugar. But I'm thinking we're ready to open one of these.
Let's go. 1, 2, 23.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
I need this right now.
Mm-hmm. So delicious. I love this. So
Michael, what's going on in your universes?
Well, crazy things. I got a 12 pack of Dr. Pepper here that I'm working on knocking out during this show. So let me drink for a little bit. No, yeah.
Find out I'm not gonna be able to speak because I'm just gonna keep drinking it.
Okay, you're just gonna keep drinking. Dario had to mute himself. I don't know if y'all saw that. He's eating cookies, so he muted himself. Let me grab my cookies here. Yeah. Not much going on here. Just teaching, drinking Dr. Pepper. Got my new Xbox. I've only played it once, but it's all good. But
congratulations on finding one.
Oh, I know. So apparently, we have 3 Best Buys here in Wichita. One of our Best Buys was the only one in Kansas that got some of them. And so I saw there was a leaked news about that. So Sunday night, about 10 o'clock, I went and stood in line all night until about 7:15. And they weren't opening until 8. So I had my mom come take my spot in line. I gave her my money. And I went to work, and she bought the Xbox and then dropped it off for me. So I was like, yes.
So I have 11 cans left of unopened Dark Berry. You want to trade?
I'll send you an empty box.
I was like, don't let him do that to you. I'll just send you a box because they're still selling it here.
Wait,
what?
What?
No, it's just so hard to get. Michael's like, you have
some? Yeah. Wait, what, you have some?
I have only one left, and I'm hoarding that thing into the end of time.
Well, it was funny.
Wait, Emily, just so I'm clear, were you talking that they're still selling Dark Berry? Or they're still selling the Xboxes?
Dark Berry.
What?
I saw it in the store not too long ago.
I think, which brings me to my next point. I think
you should move to Texas. This is what happens.
Well, no. I think it's coming back for the new Spider-Man movie.
I really think it is because that's the whole reason why it came out to begin with.
Calling it the 6th member of the Sinister Six is going to be Mysterio. He's back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they showed him already in one of the trailers.
Mysterio?
I thought they showed him in the trailer. The one that dropped.
The one that dropped today officially showed the Lizard, not Blurry. They showed Electro in his new
in the air doing his little thing.
Hang on, I gotta go see this now because that doesn't sound like something Marvel would approve. Sony, sure, if they really want to get more views.
Tom Holland accidentally spilled it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Of course he did.
I gotta start eating because I had a parent of one of my students make me some Dr. Pepper barbecue. And let me show you what he did for this. So, Mr. McBride, I appreciate you and your cooking. Let me give a little shout out. I gotta do that, and then I gotta do this. All right, so start off with a can of the real, or a glass bottle of real sugar Dr. Pepper, and then sprinkled some barbecue sauce that he marinated with the Dr. Pepper in it. With that soak, he can tell me all the
I'm
details.
guessing they don't sell the Stubbs barbecue.
Not up here, no. I've looked for it. I've had it before. My dad used to work for Dillon Supermarket, which down there in Texas, I believe, is Fred Meyer or Kroger. Kroger. And so he got me a bottle of that, and it was pretty good. I would say it definitely tasted the cola flavor. I wouldn't really say it was Dr. Pepper flavored, which was a little disappointing.
It's kind of like the beans. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's got a different twist to it, but it's not the Dr. Pepper that we know.
Yeah. And love. So yeah.
Right.
So he smoked that all, and he told me it may not be his best barbecue, but it was still tasty. So I'm gonna dig in and let you know what I think. And then Dario, if you want to drive out here to Kansas or fly out here, we can make some. That offer goes to Michael and Emily. Anytime you guys are going through Wichita, you let me know. I got a fridge full of Dr. Pepper.
I don't drive through Kansas to when I go up to Colorado.
Furthest west I've been recently is Nashville, Tennessee.
I was just there in April.
I'm going back there in a couple weeks for a company party.
It's like I've got a friend that lives in Nashville and she just got engaged, so I will probably be back up there soon.
Wow.
Cool. Congratulations to your friend.
Yeah, congratulations.
It has a sweeter flavor to the meat. Again, it's hard to taste the Dr. Pepper in it, but it's still good. And I'm just gonna eat because I like food.
Needs more Dr. Pepper then.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to help do this podcast if you're eating the entire time?
Well, that's why I invited you to Chuck. No.
Yeah.
So I actually have tried the Dr. Pepper recipe for marinating, and chef's kiss.
So if you're not a part of there's a Dr. Pepper Kitchen Facebook group.
You added me.
Totally check out. Sharon, she should be an ambassador.
She's not?
No.
Really? Wow.
She's one that I'm going to be fighting for to get her in there.
I'm wondering when they're actually going to reopen the applications.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
Wow.
That's a good question, because when they do, it would be.
I mean, we were supposed to have a new website by now, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And at least we got the perks going, and we're able to get some new things. I was able to use a lot of that stuff to for my kids in school.
Mm-hmm.
My kids, my kids loved it. I raffled off a bunch of those the Fansville packages.
Oh yeah.
Raffled them off. The kids went home. They're like, "Look what we got! Our teacher drinks Dr. Pepper." And they're like, he has to be the Dr. Pepper teacher."
I have my degree first. But I think you got your master's, so you have one up on me there.
He clicked that keyboard so hard just now. I thought he was about to.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I thought he was gonna kick me out for that.
Video on Facebook, but my computer's not loading properly, so it's all good. But yeah, all the kindergartners at my school just call me Mr. Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, I'll take it. It's not my official name, but I'll take it.
It's close enough. It's right there.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Emily, do you plan on going on the 17th and seeing the new Spider-Man? That's a no. Michael.
I'll answer that. You don't even have to finish. Yes, I will be on the day those tickets go up. I will be ordering 2 IMAX tickets. I promise you.
Oh wow.
So here's my question. I don't remember in the last one. Were there any Dr. Pepper cameos in the Spider-Man?
Yes. So at the very end of Far From Home, when Spider-Man's swinging through New York, one of the billboards has an ad for Dr. Pepper.
So here's my question. How many cameos or appearances do you think Dr. Pepper will make in there? I'm hoping.
Well,
it's
if they're
23.
if
But-
they're going to be if they're going to keep with the continuity, they have to at least have one at the very beginning, because Spider-Man's swinging through New York, and the No Way Home is going to pick up right where Far From Home left off.
Mm,
So they at least have to have one billboard with Dr. Pepper on it.
you can't be home without Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Home is where the pepper's at.
That's almost like a tattoo.
Please don't.
Well, I have a pepper cat.
I have a pepper room.
Oh.
Emily's like, what did I do joining the show?
I have that.
For the audio listeners, she just held up her phone with a pop on
Dr.
pop-
Pepper pop socket.
Yeah.
pop socket. Thank you.
From this is your sponsored ad for the Dr. Pepper Museum. Please go and see them
They are awesome. Love them.
in
Mhm.
Waco, Texas.
You guys have to do the extreme pepper experience. It literally rocked my world. It was so good.
Yeah. I'm hoping to go for this summer.
It's a fun experience. It's only a 2-hour drive from Dallas, so
Yeah, that's more of an airplane flight and then a drive.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. But it's well worth the drive.
Oh no,
All sorts of stuff going on in Waco.
Dario, I'm just gonna say, our friend Joel out there in California made the flight and the drive.
I know.
Our Pepper Pack podcast 1 year anniversary.
I know. I'm glad he did.
I know it was fun.
Oh, I wanted to go, but that was right when I took over a class, and so that was like my first week, and I'm like, I got to.
priorities, bro. I mean,
Well, I got to get paid so I can get more Dr. Pepper.
the
You know.
Lord will provide.
Ask
Well-
and you shall receive, Dr. Pepper.
Why do you think I teach? The kids bring me the Dr. Pepper.
Oh, so. But imagine if you would have missed a day to come be on our 1 year anniversary podcast, and they would have seen that and be like, dude, Mr. Dario or Mr. Moya, he knows what's up. We got to get some Dr. Pepper. That's what my kids do all the time. They'll bring me Dr. Pepper, and like I keep getting Dr. Pepper cherry from them, which I mean I'll drink, but I'm like, just bring me the regular.
Ooh,
I'm wondering, are they giving it because there's Dr. Pepper, not the regular one? They're only finding the cherry.
No, they like to give me the different ones because they see me drink the regular all the time. So like, oh, have you had this one before? And I'm like, yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Like the thought counts, and I love it, but
Yeah. See, I like the cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry's really good.
I just go
I-
straight to the original.
so I don't know. Did
Cream
you guys,
soda.
did you see my post on was it the Discord, and I think I did on Twitter the other day where I was just like really sad. I was like, Dr. Pepper say it's not true. But my connection that always gives me my vanilla float,
No.
she talked to some higher ups, and they told her that they are officially discontinuing the vanilla float.
Oh no.
I was devastated.
All right, so those who are ready to bootleg recipe this stuff, let me know. We'll put some work in the kitchen together and recreate it on our own.
Oh, I know. I was so devastated because I was like, that is my absolute favorite. And here's the thing that just kind of baffles me. If you go to drpepper.com, you could purchase Dr. Pepper flavors that you can't get in your area. Like they have the real sugar on there. They have the cherry vanilla on there,
Oh wow.
but they got rid of the vanilla float. And I'm like, if you would have had this available, because I look in there all the time. I was like, if you would have had this available to where I could be buying vanilla float from online for you guys, y'all would have no problem making sure you're making money.
But at the same time, like they didn't sell it everywhere.
Well,
Like
yeah.
the vanilla float that I have had, it's the ones that you've given me. Like
Yeah.
they don't sell it in Dallas, and if they do, someone message us and tell us where.
so here's
Yeah, I
the-
just got to take Dr. Pepper and some ice cream, put it together, and
I mean,
I have to
never go wrong.
pretend it tastes as good as I've heard.
and that's where like I think it was my first year of marriage in the summer before I was first married. So like 2013, 2014. It came out in no, it was been 14 and 15. because it was my first year of marriage and then my first year teaching. Those summers, Vanilla Float came out because I was working at Dylan's, and I was like, "What is this?" And so I bought it and tasted it, and it was heaven in a can. Would the only description you can give it. And what I found out is they were just doing it as a limited sample in the summer, around 4th of July type of deal, and it did so well the first summer they brought it back second summer. Well, there were certain regions, like certain distributors, similar to how the Dublin Dr. Pepper had a distributor in their area, and they could sell the Dublin Dr. Pepper. Well, the Vanilla Float had that too, and I think it was just in like Georgia and then in like the Washington State area. Because I know when Josh and I talked to Whitney Ivy, she said that they have it up there all the time, and I'm like, I hate you guys. Like, I want that so bad. And
How did you get the ones that you brought to Waco or brought to Ardmore?
I purchased those ones through my connection that lived in I think it's Alabama. She was down in the south, so she was in that distribution area, and so I would send her money, and she would send me some. Whenever she could find them. But once COVID hit, she just hasn't been able to find them. So I've been hoarding those and saving them for just an opportunity to share with people because I do love them, but I want to share them and get everyone excited about it so that there's more voices saying we need these. But yeah. And then because you didn't make it down to Waco for the anniversary, did you? I think you're planning, or you got there late after I left.
I didn't get to go down at all. I got stuck. That weekend was a big weekend at the church.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go down. So it was one of those things where by the time I got to the church at 6:00 that morning, and I didn't leave until way long after y'all left.
Dang.
So it was
because I knew we were chatting about making.
Yeah, I was supposed to go because I think my first time on the podcast was a month prior to that.
Yeah, we had chatted because then Josh and I were asking you questions about like what to do down there and all that stuff, and so we appreciate that input. And
like anything and everything Texas, just message me and I'll answer.
Yeah, and because I brought you a couple cans. I brought a couple cans to the Dr. Pepper pit stop, and that's where we first.
I still have one. You gave me 2, and I still have one.
Mm-hmm. You haven't opened it yet?
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying, Emily.
Now I don't want to.
I understand that completely, but here's my thought. Just as an experienced collector who paid extra to buy cans on eBay full unopened, so that way I could have them full and open in my cases. After a few years, and the Dr. Pepper Museum confirmed this, after a few years of sitting there, the chemicals, it'll explode. Well, it won't explode, but it'll eat through the aluminum eventually into like a pinhole, and then it sprays out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
My friend did not tell me that. He just told me the flavor goes away.
No, it will literally explode. There was an edition of Dr. Pepper, and it was the original recipe that came out and was only distributed through Waco. And on the can, it said, "I'm a pepper."
Yeah.
And mine exploded.
Mm-hmm. So
in my room.
I had to
all over.
I went ahead and drained all my cans after just letting them sit in there. And I felt like the worst ambassador just having to dump this Dr. Pepper down the
sink. You mean
you
didn't at least put it in a glass?
I have a question. Are you still drilling nails into the cans whenever you do it?
These cans were at least like 5-6 years old minimum.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so So here's the whole deal. I took the can upside down. I wasn't holding it in the air like you guys thought I was when we chatted that one time. And then I hit it because this is what the museum was talking to us about. And then you put a nail in it and you pierce the bottom. That way it drains out the bottom rather than cracking the seal on the top.
That is not the way you explained it to us.
Well,
he explained it as if you were to take the can and he would turn the can upside down and then he would just bang a nail with a hammer into the bottom of the can.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I'd do it.
You take the can upside down, you set it on the counter, get the nail, and nail on the bottom.
The way you explained it was not that you put it down. You just said, I just drilled a nail into the bottom of the can. And we were like, oh.
I was using creative adjectives.
No.
Words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
But-
sounded very dangerous.
I was like, how many times did you do this before you realized? that you-
But as soon as you put the nail there and you hit it, it just starts spraying everywhere, and you're just like, "This is terrible." So eventually, I just started cracking them open and dumping them out, and it. So all that to say, Emily, don't let that vanilla float go to waste. Enjoy it while you can, and I mean, what better time to enjoy it than right now with us? So I think you should go grab it and get some ice.
It's currently packed away.
Hopefully, not leaking.
It's not. No.
I know somebody, I don't remember who I was talking to. Someone messaged me and was asking me about it. The best way to store them or do something. And I told them how I had to open all mine. Because, I don't remember. I think it was Nick. And he said, because I told him how like my can started spraying out and left a brown trail of soda just down the side of the glass shelf. And he's like, I wonder. He's like, I found something like that in my closet one time and I had no idea where it came from. And I had these ants and everything. And he's like, I keep my icing on the cake vanilla or icing on the cake birthday cake Dr. Pepper in there. And I was like, I bet one of those exploded. So sure enough, he went and opened his case because he hadn't opened any of them. He had 5 that were full and 1 that was still sealed but empty.
Hey, at least his came completely full. Half of mine were exploded by the time I got to it because it got delivered in the middle of the Texas heat.
I'm sorry.
I never got my icing birthday cake one.
When
Were
did
you in the pepper pack at that time?
Yeah, I got the letter and everything that it was going to show up.
Oh,
Yeah, it never showed up. And
When
I,
did you-
I remember hearing it. What people were saying, "Oh, mine came in, but it exploded because of the summer heat." And I was like, I need to make sure I'm watching my doorstep, like vigilantly.
Yeah.
I
Cookie.
see.
I have one of those that's been emptied. Got the vanilla. I also have the Baylor commemorative glass bottles that
Nice.
came out whenever the women won the championship.
I've seen those. I've never bought them. I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Loyal. He's up here in Wichita. What's up, Loyal? I always see him at church, and he's like, I love when you give me a shout out. So I'll give you a shout out all day, Loyal. I'm turning my church into Dr. Pepper fans.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I mean, what? Like, you about to get half of my kids already wanting to drink Dr. Pepper, so you got to start somewhere.
And my favorite thing at parent-teacher conferences that I already had this year is they come to me and like, my kid will not stop asking for Dr. Pepper. They never had Dr. Pepper before, but now
Yep.
that's Dr. Pepper.
Yep. I'm in the middle of mine right now, and that's what about a couple of them says. Can we ask something, Mr. Moy? I'm like, sure. It's like, you drink Dr. Pepper, right? I'm like,
Mhm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. Like, my kid does not stop talking about how much you drink Dr. Pepper. I'm like, really? He's like, yes, they want me to start buying Dr. Pepper. And like, you got to train them. You got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
That's right.
Give them a couple more
I
shout outs.
don't think that's what that verse was meant for, but
Close enough. Close enough. It's good news, right?
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
teaching about the good news of Dr. Pepper.
So, Josh, as you can see, gave us a comment, said he's glad to see we're having a blast. For those watching, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Josh has a special that he's going to be doing. I will not reveal it. I've not told Dario, Michael, or Emily. All I've told them is that it hurts me, and I cannot partake in this experiment, to say.
does it have to do with
Sacrilege?
the evil C word?
Does it have to do with what?
The evil C word?
I will neither confirm nor deny. I will just drink my Dr. Pepper and cry.
Okay, so basically, yes.
I'm personally taking that as a yes.
No, I can't. go into
Canada.
details. All I can tell you is you guys need to tune in tomorrow and watch what he's got going on. He said yes, there'll be a special live event that he'll be doing. So make sure
California.
you give another shout out.
He's doing that Californication.
Pepper
Mhm.
Gaming. I started following them on Twitter. I've been looking at all the hashtag Dr. Peppers and finding people that we can build our community with, and he's guy's been doing a lot of game streaming and drinking Dr. Pepper. He says diet Dr. Pepper is his way to go. Never been a fan of diet
You gotta
though.
get the original 10, 2, and 4. You have
Yeah.
to go that route.
Well, no, I mean,
The Dr. Pepper Zero, my wife likes that better than the.
Oh, that stuff is good.
So,
Dr. Pepper Zero is extremely good for what it is.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
my favorite, but okay. Does anyone else think it tastes like Dr. Pepper 10?
Similar.
Similar.
So,
But
I think honestly they just rebranded it because Dr. Pepper 10 is what when that first came out, they had some commercials that got super sexist. Like
it was
Bye.
geared towards men.
it said, it's Dr. Pepper for men because it was diet, but it wasn't diet. So they said it's for men, just for men
Yeah.
soda. And people took that to the extreme.
That works for Old Spice.
Yeah. The original was my go-to, but I've been experimenting recently. All right.
all right. Nothing wrong with the diet.
Yeah.
Hey, we all go through a little point in our life where we're experimenting.
Okay, let's just let that go.
Okay, thank you.
I knew that was going to get me kicked out. Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Yeah, no,
So
not when it comes to Dr. Pepper.
going back to okay. So Dr. Pepper, he says he's up in Canada, doesn't have a wide variety. So that's a good question. I wonder like what flavors do you have up in Canada? So we know
Well,
diet, we know regular.
You also know that it's Dr. Pepper's owned by different companies across the world. So it's not owned by Keurig like it is in the States. It is sometimes Pepsi owns it, sometimes.
Oh, you said the P word.
I said Pepsi. I didn't say the other one. The other one sometimes owns it. So it depends on where you're at in the world as to what parent brand it is.
Yeah, who the distributor is.
Go Keurig.
Yeah. Because I feel like in Kansas, the majority of Kansas is shelved by the red soda, whose name shall not be mentioned. They're the distributor. But there is this city, I believe it's like 45
I
minutes.
caught that. I almost said that.
I didn't hear what he said. What did you say?
He's not going to say it again.
Oh, he's
Okay.
got a cookie in his mouth.
No. So
Stuff in his face with sweet goodness.
We're
There's
all
a-
like rotating across the screen.
as I remove you, this is like
who is Josh going to kick off next?
The answer might surprise you.
It's not me. Yeah, Josh actually isn't doing it. That's all me right now because he's gone. But
Oh, I called him Josh just like Dr. Pepper did.
well, that was
There she goes. Finish you to the fourth round.
John the non-believer. No, so there's a city about 45 minutes away that is distributed and stocked by the Blue brand, and they get the real sugar Dr. Pepper in the cans and stuff. And so I know it depends on city and contracts and distribution rights and all that fun stuff. So
Well, I've been looking for the real sugar Dr. Pepper. I haven't been seeing it around lately.
So they stopped making it in the cans for the time being, I think. I haven't seen it at all. But the glass bottles are still around.
yeah,
I couldn't even.
I've only seen them in the 4-packs. I haven't seen them in the 6-packs.
Yeah.
you have to go to like here in Kansas. You have to go to like a special candy soda shop to find them in the glass bottles. There's a couple.
I
in
go
town.
to Walmart.
They used to have them at Walmart, but not anymore.
Wait, we can't talk about that place?
No.
No, he's
I was
kicking
just
me off
jealous
because of I'm in Texas and I
She has a
She has full access to the real sugar Dr. Pepper. Well, at least you guys have some semblance of the real stuff because I'm all the way on the West Coast. They give us the scraps.
Oh.
We don't get anything until like the very end. Like Dark Berry will be out for like 2 months before we even get out here in California.
Hello.
And then it's finally in one little store off the 99 where you have to like go hunt it down like you're looking for a precious treasure.
That's how it is every time I go shopping for Dr. Pepper.
Oh man, that's sad.
No, I'm just saying I'm always hunting it like a precious treasure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about extremely precious treasure. This
So,
is the
Mike,
good stuff.
let me ask you, because you're my comic book go-to guy.
Yeah.
After Josh, of course. Sorry, Josh.
Naturally.
So, what do you think? What's going to happen in this new Spider-Man Dr. Pepper movie?
So, so it's gonna open up close up, Dr. Pepper. It's gonna be on a lone can of dark berry that's just sitting there, untouched, unabused. When suddenly a wormhole opens up, and Dr. Octopus's claw shoots out of the ground and cracks open, and then just crushes it and throws it away.
Yeah, he deserves to die for that.
Yeah.
That's
Totally gone to waste.
So I'm gonna answer a question here. Pepper Gaming says, "What's dark berry?" We got original or diet. That's all he can find. So dark berry was a flavor that Dr. Pepper created here in the States. I don't know what year did Far From Home come out.
That was that was summer 2019.
So summer 2019, Dr. Pepper released this flavor as part of their co-op or cooperation with what's the word I'm looking for? Spider-Man Far From Home. Collaboration, that's the word. I knew it was something like that. And yeah, it was only for a limited time and it's gone now, but Michael has been sitting on a stockpile. I have, I think, 2 cans left. Emily dying.
And we're gonna kick her. We're gonna have to kick her out again. She's apparently got a source.
Why are you being mad, Emily?
I'm not. I'm just trying to keep my mouth shut so I don't get kicked off again.
No, I won't kick you off again.
Because while the rest of us are having to hoard our dark berry, she has easy access to it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Go Texas! No, go Aggies. I'm not waiting for you.
Birthdays. I've had a couple of birthdays, and I've definitely not even had like a card from me that says, "Hey, Zach, if you even wanted to pay me for it, I'd send it to you." I don't remember getting that card, and so that's what hurts me right now.
Oh,
I
man.
don't think about it when I go to the store. I'm like, oh hey, look, they have it. Let me grab my regular off the shelf.
Privileged lifestyle you get to live.
Mhm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Perks of having the plant 10 miles down the road.
There we go. Goodbye, Emily.
Like I said, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Do you like smell Dr. Pepper when you drive by the plant?
So I think this would be,
unfortunately.
Dang it.
this is just thinking of for some fun ideas now that we're getting back to quote unquote a normal lifestyle, hopefully soon. Where at least traveling is opened up again. I would love for the Pepper Pack to work with the actual company Dr. Pepper. I mean, obviously they do, but to where they do like a tour through the plant where they invite us. Even if I have to fly myself there, I'd pay for my own flight, and just to go through the plant and then go through like the Waco and the Dublin Museum, and just see all the. Just gonna do that. That'd be fun.
I do have I now have a guy who just started coming to our church. He worked for the Dublin plant, the original plant,
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow.
for a few years, like through college, because Dublin's not that far away from Tarleton, so which is a university here in Texas, and they have stopped letting people take tours of the Dublin plant.
I heard that. That's why I need Dr. Pepper to work with the Pepper Pack to get us like exclusive access, because I know I saw this on one of my Dr. Pepper groups on Facebook that they were posted that they were having to shut down. I think their industry was hit so hard with COVID because they depend mainly on tourism, and with no one traveling, it just really devastated their. So they've shut down the museum in Dublin.
You can still go to the Dublin Dr. Pepper, or you can still go to the Dublin plant. It's just a tiny little gift shop now. It's not the big production that it once was. Now Waco, it's completely open.
Yeah.
In fact, they're adding stuff to it. Like, it's completely open.
Yeah. When Josh and I were there in May, they were showing us one of the behind the scenes rooms that they were getting set up. Which it should be open now. It's like a Dr. Pepper sports theme, like outdoor recreation stuff. And so I was like, that's.
Um,
I'm hoping they get a display.
I'm waiting till after Baylor football season to go back. I don't want to deal with the tourism that goes on during football season, but that's one of my next stops is to go back and see all the new stuff that they've put out. Just
No, they did not have a can of vanilla float when we were there. And so I pulled out a can of vanilla float there, and I let the lady we interviewed samples. I mean, she had never had it before, so she was like, "Oh."
Well, they don't sell it. They don't sell it here in Texas. It's
well, they don't sell it up here either. Like I said, they sold it only in those 2 summers, like 13 and 14. Those summers was when it was sold around the nation, and it was just if you didn't look for it, you didn't know it was there. Yeah. So lots of people haven't had it, and I was just so shocked that the museum didn't even have it or wasn't even aware of it. And so I gave them a couple cans to put in their.
Why would they need it when you can get hand jerked soda with Bluebell ice cream?
That's like saying, why would you need to buy Dr. Pepper off the shelf when you can just go get it from the hand jerked soda there, right?
I mean, I still do it, but like
mass quantities, stock up, right?
Bluebell ice cream.
We don't have Bluebell ice cream here in Kansas anymore. They used to, but then there was some.
You'll never recover from the famine of 2015.
No, it wasn't famine. Actually, what happened?
I know what happened.
Some food. You know the food poisoning story?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So apparently, our Bluebell ice cream shipment got some food poisoning or whatever.
It was like salmonella got loose and.
Ice.
Oh wow.
And there actually were some people, I think 3 people in Kansas that passed away because of it. And so all the grocery stores here in Kansas that brought in Bluebell stopped and pulled it and just never recovered.
They pulled it. They shut down all of the plants. They said if you had so many different things, if you had so many different flavors inside your fridge, you needed to throw them away.
Whoa.
I had they sell them in half gallons. So I had a half gallon of the Bluebell Cookie 2-Step, which is cookies and cream ice cream and chocolate chip cookie dough combined.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's intense.
I had it and I had to toss.
You said double cookie.
I had 1 scoop and I had to toss the entire half gallon.
I know. It's like double the cookies.
Yummy.
No, I do enjoy Bluebell. It's good, but I would do Dr. Pepper with Bluebell every day.
It's worth it.
Oh yeah.
I've got a pint inside the fridge right now, but I'm waiting for my Hallmark movies.
Those haven't started already because I've already heard the music.
Oh, no, they've already started. I just bought it tonight, and I'm doing this, so I'm waiting for.
So she's.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad for removing you so many times because she purposely put that off so that she can join us.
I'm kind of enjoying this because all I got looking forward to this after this is grading papers.
Yeah, same here. I have some Bible and history from last week.
I was training people at around the time I got the message. I was like, "Y'all are fine. You'll be fine. If it's an emergency, don't call me."
Like,
When the pepperback calls, Michael answers.
Oh yeah.
we were in the middle of planning our New Year's Eve party, and I was like, I'm gonna have to leave early tonight, guys. Sorry. Bye.
Oh yeah. New Year's Eve is so far away though.
All you guys do is bring Dr. Pepper.
No, there will be, and I'm getting glass bottles for it
Nice.
because I can buy those in bulk down here.
Whatever. Thank you, Zach.
She said, "That's it. We're banishing her." As you can tell, Emily, a lot of us are very, very salty about the quantity that you have available.
Okay, no. Time out. There's not that much quantity because we have our great state fair of Texas. Everyone knows we have Big Tex. We've got all the different things. They ran out of Dr. Pepper on the first day, and it took them like a week and a half to get more Dr. Pepper back.
Wow.
So those of us who have the souvenir cups that we can get refills with, and have season passes because we go way too often, I couldn't get Dr. Pepper
Wow.
at the state fair
Dang.
in Texas.
That's
I was not a very happy person.
Everything's bigger in Texas, along with the disappointment.
I at least had my Fletcher's corny dog. It was fine, but there was no Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
It was really
That's
depressing.
So,
That's
have you
depressing.
guys seen on Twitter? I know they're making Spider-Man cans, Dr. Pepper cans. And I've seen people that are like the Dominican Republic and Mexico that they've already come out and been leaking, like they've been
Oh.
leaking photos of them.
I gotta see this.
But they only show like one can, and then the other ones all have covers over them. They don't show you what the characters are because that'll be like spoilers. So that's why I was wondering. You know, you have the diet, the regular, the dark berry, and then Daria. This is if you're collecting and you want different cans design. There's a guy I buy off of on eBay. He goes down to Mexico and all the different designs, like here in America, they'll do one, say maybe Spider-Man on the regular can. They'll do a different Spider-Man on the diet can,
Yeah.
a villain on the cherry can.
Ooh.
Well, in Mexico, they do all the different designs on the regular can because they don't have the flavors. And so that's how I got multiple of those. But also,
I'm questioning whether or not they're actually bringing Dark Berry back. They're pushing cherry Dr. Pepper so much. I'm wondering if they're not going to put the Star Wars characters on the Dr. Pepper cherry
Star Wars.
or Spider-Man.
I was like, I know Boba Fett,
Yeah.
the book of Boba Fett is coming out.
But my
But
teacher
I didn't know Dr. Pepper had
the
an
word you
in
said,
there.
Not the word you meant.
I am really tired, guys.
No,
No.
I thought the same thing too.
I'm also staring
I
at
also
these
saw-
socks. So that's
I was about to say, did she say socks?
like I've got Christmas presents on my kitchen table right now, which
I take a size 32 pack of original real sugar Dr. Pepper. Thank you.
I was wondering where that was going. Should have known.
look on Sam, see if they'll ship it to you.
They don't like me. But yeah, no,
Why
I
not?
saw a post somewhere. Somebody leaked a photo of Dr. Pepper Dark Berry Zero, which
Wow.
made me
Okay,
think,
now my Dr. Pepper Zero pack came with 3 flavors, but Dark Berry was not one of them.
I know, but if they release a Dark Berry for the Spider-Man movie coming up, it would make sense that they also come out with the limited edition Zero version of it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if they go there. So December needs to hurry up and get here so we can.
I don't know if they have enough bandwidth as far as like workers and production to do that.
If they have the means to meet the demand, if the supply chain can keep up. I mean,
Economics is hard in this country right now.
yeah, America.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway.
Well, maybe this, maybe this
Yeah.
push that just gives our economy that extra buff, right? When they
So
start,
what I hear is we need a Dr. Pepper stimulus.
yeah, when they
Yes,
get when
we do.
they get these
Yes,
Remember getting
$23 for every Dr. Pepper that you buy.
Thank you,
All right,
Lord.
I need to go
I
buy
think
some
we
Dr.
would
Pepper.
all become millionaires almost overnight with the amount of Dr. Pepper we buy.
Stand aside, Dogecoin. Peppercoin. Let's.
Alright.
So how does one start a cryptocurrency? Because now I want to do
Peppercoin?
a peppercoin. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, they could look like the Pepper Pack symbol.
There you go.
No, here's the deal though. Ambassadors that are in the Pepper Pack get it multiplied by 23 each time.
Yeah.
But they can only purchase it at 10, 2, and 4.
Well, yeah.
Darn
That- well, you gotta.
Time zone.
And you also need to also
it's
get it
good.
really moving. We do need to get some. We probably need to get like an Elon Musk to kind of promote it too. So,
Man.
take Pepper Coin to the moon or something like that.
He can fly me to the moon. I want to be the first person in outer space can get Dr. Pepper.
Well, he's in Texas now, right?
He is.
And
All
I
right,
bet
so what
he
you need to
also
do is you need to take a Tesla, attach to every point of surface that doesn't have glass on it, and just attach a Dr. Pepper to it. Drive it over to Elon Musk. All right, so I thought that was subtle. Everybody caught that.
Oh,
Oh,
bad.
with that.
I'm back.
I'm not the one that got kicked out.
All right, back at the bottom.
Oh man,
Oh,
guys, this has been fun. We have to do this more often. Get us all together
Oh yeah.
in the chat. That's
Wait,
what I would love to
that
see.
doesn't mean that Josh needs to get sick more often.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah, but I think this would be fun to do with the if we can get the Facebook group involved, where like we had an open Facebook watch party or something like this, where we could all just pop in and chat, hang out, like even once a month.
So so the watch party should be anything that has like a Dr. Pepper cameo.
Well, that or I'm just like, because what are the events on Facebook where they do stuff where everyone can just kind of jump in?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track lately.
I was like, I don't get on Facebook enough to know what that means.
I feel like there's like some sort of like room or chat room or something like that you can do. You can create within a group or within an event. I'd have to look into that.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's within an event because of other things.
Of
I
access.
think it has to do with an event.
Yeah, but like if we could get something where we create an event like once a month, and it doesn't always have to be on the 23rd because I know our schedules are all different. Where we can just, and that's what started this whole podcast. Is I wanted to get people on when we were all in quarantine and just interacting, and the podcast person there, and just be able to meet people and hang out and chat and kick Michael out and then move Dario around. And we
Oh,
said,
yeah.
come on, Dario, say something so I can get back on that.
I was actually just gonna get eat some more cookies. That's all I was thinking about right now. Before we go,
Fuck it.
I got my Oreos. We're teaching opinion writing, and so we're getting to do our Oreo writing.
Hmm.
I don't miss those days. Do not miss those days.
Which part?
Yes.
Fair statement.
Fire truck.
I don't know where he went, but that's okay.
You did
Sorry, a
get
fire
lost.
truck was
Got
coming.
it.
In,
I was like,
fire truck was coming into the neighborhood, so I had to step off, make sure my dog doesn't have reason to start barking.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go chase it. I was like, sweet.
Mine's asleep.
Oh, that would be
Yes.
entertaining, but
Wait, what if we had a fire truck filled with Dr. Pepper, and like we got all the pepper pack just out,
hang
and
on,
like,
I gotta go hijack a fire truck Grand Theft Auto style.
and like we got the pepper pack all outside for like this big Squid Game type thing, and they just start spraying everybody with Dr. Pepper, and the last one standing wins, and we're just sitting there taking these Dr. Pepper shots, and I don't know where this comes from.
Are we doing shots of Dr. Pepper? Hang on, I got my
I was
shot
like,
glass.
I've done it
Got my Dr.
before, but
Pepper.
I don't recommend it.
Well, no, I'm taking like a shot in the face with like
Wait,
fire.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
I thought you were
Which
talking
part
about
of the
shot glasses.
No,
Oh,
okay, wait.
I thought like a fire hose, like spraying Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking
knocks
too.
people over, and whoever the last one standing is,
I was thinking about little shot glasses filled
I don't
with
drink
Dr.
alcohol, so I don't feel that way.
No, I brought that into. When he said getting shots of Dr. Pepper, I assumed we were taking shots of Dr. Pepper.
My shots come in 12-ounce cans, bro.
Oh.
He's gonna shotgun them. No,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
go
know.
with
Okay,
tumbler.
so I'm not brave enough to try and get that without spraying myself in it.
are you though?
I have expensive toys around me.
Are you though? That was great.
If I had a hose outside and it wasn't 40 degrees sometimes, I would try and find out.
He's really trying to come up with excuses as to
Yep.
how
Oh,
to
yeah.
stop himself from doing this.
Well, guys, this has been fun. I appreciate you joining me. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night. Josh is going to be coming on to do his special that I can't really tell you much about other than I almost fired him and hired Dario. He could probably fire me. But, yeah, who does want to do that? Don't say anything, Emily. I'll boot you back to the bottom of the totem. But
I was like, I want it to be known that I actually met Zach before Josh met Zach.
Oh,
This is true. Yeah.
so I think you need to bump Dario now and put Emily back on top.
Hey, wait.
Damn it.
I didn't like how that happened.
Yes, back on top, where I belong. I was the first person here. Come on.
No, I was. You were second. But no, guys, this has been
That's
fun.
true.
We need to do stuff like this more often. This is why I like the diet episodes, just this live, back and forth, fun stuff, and get more people involved. As Josh always says, if you guys want to help us out and sponsor a Pepper, you can go to YouTube. I have a video on there that explains how to help sponsor an episode for us. Because believe it or not, we are not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I tell people that all the time that we're in the Pepper Pack. They're like, oh, you get free Dr. Pepper. I was like, no. Like, oh, you get paid. No. You get discounts on Dr. Pepper.
We do this out of the goodness of our hearts.
Yeah, and we just because we love Dr. Pepper. Now, granted, they've sent us things, shirts, and the special flavors, which are awesome, and that's extremely generous of them. But yeah, this is all just because we love Dr. Pepper. So if you want to help us out, you can check out our YouTube video, sponsor Pepper. That's awesome. We appreciate it. And as always, we make this show because we love Dr. Pepper, and we want you to love it as much as us. So until we can drink again, we'll drink with you next time.
Oh, yeah.